With the new update to War Thunder, Gaijin have released a huge amount of changes. A while ago, Gaijin talked about basically making the grind harder and longer with the changes to research points and silver lions. And this was met with huge backlash from the community and in turn, review bombing the game on Steam, dropping it to something like 50%. I'm glad to say that we've been heard as a community, and now Gaijin aims to change these things for the better, and have released a roadmap to add more things to the game to help players. They quote, "Please note, however, that we're in the stage of accelerated implementation. We had planned to introduce these changes gradually, but now we've decided to radically expedite the process. So you can see these updates soon, but not too soon." I'm going to go over a few things on this video, not the whole dev blog, just the things that I think are like the biggest things. So it's not going to be hopefully too long a video, but long enough that, you know, I can get over the points that I want to get over. There's only a few things like talking about the premium account changes, the changes to Silver Lion earnings, and the research points, and the reduced cost of rank 6 and 7 vehicles. But to start with, they want to increase the Silver Lion earnings across the board, and this will also be increased in higher ranking vehicles. I like the sound of this, to be honest, as someone who has top tier jets and tanks but doesn't play them a lot, because if I do actually try and play them, it's never seen as a good idea, because even though I can get kills, I usually end up coming out with a huge research cost, repair cost, sorry. So typically I have to get something like 4 or 5 kills before it is even worth to take that vehicle out. And obviously that's double or triple if I'm taking out multiple vehicles in like top tier. With this said though, they are going to be reducing the repair cost of vehicles all over, and this could mean that you don't need to be the best in the team to earn Silver Lions anymore at the higher ranks. I've got one of the top tier American tanks and the Challenger DS on the British side, and I don't play them because I find it really, really difficult to consistently get more than 2 kills, and if I'm using backups I can maybe get 4, but even then I'm not earning enough to like actually consider that being a good idea. And these are premium tanks as well. These are not these are not just normal tanks. These are premium tanks. I'm still not earning enough money to justify taking those out. For premium accounts, they seem to be talking about something in the sense of like, if you have a horrible battle and don't do much, like you don't get a ton of kills or you don't capture an objective or something like that, and you basically die without doing anything, as long as you've got a premium account, you're basically gonna get like a compensation that will basically make it so that you don't get any like negative money. They basically, what it seems like they're trying to do is make it so that you can never get negative money, but this is locked behind a premium account. I can see why they're doing this. Obviously Gaijin still needs to make money, and yeah, sure, it's not too bad, especially if they're, you know, making the repair costs like, you know, next to nothing. Well, I say next to nothing, they're reducing the repair costs overall, so it may not even be needed for a premium account. It may not be needed. You may not even need a premium account just to, you know, constantly make sure that you're not getting a ton of repair costs, because with the reduced repair cost, this seems like it's going to be a little bit easier. But I will admit I like this, because it, like, if I ever decide to go back to top tier and I get absolutely shredded where I've got like a full top tier lineup and I didn't do anything and I've just been killed like immediately, I'm going to get a compensation. So this will help people who may be new to the game and want to get premium just to get a little bit of accelerated RP and are not doing that good and get killed immediately, or not good enough at the game. I mean, I've got 800 hours in the game and I'm still not the best person. So yeah, overall the premium account idea seems really good. Just I hope they don't do something where they lock it behind a paywall. They said they're not going to, but again, this is Gaijin we're talking about, so I hope they don't lock this specific thing, like, oh, you buy premium, oh yeah, you could have not had this if you had this section of premium or something, but I hope they don't do something like that. Next up, the reduced cost of rank 6 and 7 tanks and jets. This is a great idea overall. I have gotten rank 6 in America and in the UK tech trees, and I can't afford to purchase them. Not in the sense of like I don't have enough silver lions. I have enough silver lions to go and buy them. It's just they are too expensive for me to make a valuable purchase, or like a well enough purchase for this. Like, for example, a rank 4 tank costing 170,000 to about 240,000 silver lions, and then making that jump to rank 6 with it starting at about 500,000 silver lions, and then your rank 5 tanks costing around about 420,000, and that's without crew training. So that's a massive jump in my opinion, like 240,000 to jumping to 420,000 in rank 5 to then 500,000 in rank 6. Bearing in mind that these are not premium vehicles, so if you don't do good in these, you're not earning your basic money back when you get a kill or get 2 kills. So it's not really, in my opinion, worth it right now for me to go, right, I'm going to go off and buy a rank 5, rank 6 vehicle for 400, 500k, and then go and play with that for months, because to earn that tank back, I would have to play for probably a solid week to get that tank back, which I don't think is very good. And with a premium account, that'd probably cut the time in half. Of course, I'm going to be using premium because I can afford that. You should never buy premium. You should never buy anything if you can't afford it, obviously. However, they want to reduce the price of 6 and 7 tanks and planes, which is really good. And obviously, I wouldn't expect to cut in half. I don't think it should be cut in half. I don't think a rank 5 tank that costs 420,000 should be 210,000. Not at all. Everything's fine leading up until rank 5, rank 6. So I think rank 6 could probably do with like maybe a 500,000 tank maybe costing 370,000, and then your rank 5 that costs 420 maybe about 350. These are just my things, like maybe 300,000, and then the rank 6, 400,000. Not too much of a difference, because like I say, when you're going into these battles and you're not doing so well, you've got to like basically get 8 to 10 kills and drop a nuke to be able to like get that money back. The last thing I would like to go over in this video is one thing that I think is really, really good idea, and this should be in the game as a free thing. This should not cost any money. This is 100% should be a free thing. They're talking about rewarding your skill. I love this idea. The idea of getting more rewards for being better in the game, this should be in the game as default. Like, I've played games where I've gotten 3 or 4 kills. Yeah, that's fine. But I've also had games where I've gotten 10, 11 kills, and I don't get rewarded for it. Like, it's just the same rewards. So this is great because getting more kills equals you getting more research points, which is really good, with the bonus of being up to 50% if you excel in the battle. This might keep more people from just rushing in, getting 1 or 2 kills, dying, and then basically leaving the game, because they get rewarded for more kills. So they could have a backup and be like, right, I've gotten 2 kills here. If I get a third, I basically get the research point reward, so I might as well just go back in. And that would keep more people in the game. And I feel like this is a really good idea. This needs to be implemented as soon as possible, and it should be for all ranks. It shouldn't be for something that's like, I know Gaijin does their typical thing of having, oh, we do that thing at rank 2 and above, and we do a thing at rank 3 above. No, this should be all ranks. The whole way through, rank 1 to rank 7, all the way through. This should not have a cap on it, and it should be like, 2 to 3 kills, that's really good. Well, not really good. Like, 2 to 3 kills, I think, the standard. And then I think they go on to say, like, 3 to 5 kills, you get an extra 20%. 5 to 7, I think it was, you get an extra 30%. And then if you get 9 plus kills, you're basically getting the extra 50%, which is great. Because someone like me, who makes content for the game, I think this is really good, because obviously I'm going to be trying my hardest to get as many kills for the videos. So like, I got 9 kills with my with the Chaffee, I got 11 kills with the M51. I've got 7 kills with the Tiger. It would be really good to be more rewarded, because obviously I'm going above and beyond and trying to actually get as many kills as I can in these videos. So this rewards people for doing more. And you've got those people who like will sit back and get tons of kills, and that's fine, because obviously, you know, they're using their tank the way they should. But it might make people be a little bit more, I guess, gameplay like orientated, like rather than just trying to rush in and get 1 or 2 kills for a daily. They might think, right, okay, if I can go get more kills, I might get more research points and stuff. So I think this is a really good idea, and this needs to be implemented as soon as possible. Overall, I'm really happy with the changes that are coming at War Thunder. It helps new players that are coming into the game, and it would help the ones that have already put hundreds of hours into the games, and it would basically ease off the throttle for most players. With now even some of my friends picking up the game, and they're going to be in some of the future videos because they are actually wanting to learn the game and actually play. We just need to see if Gaijin will stick by their word with this and roll out these updates without adding any microtransactions to these updates and locking some things behind a paywall. Gaijin really have the opportunity here to turn a new leaf and show players that they are interested in making a game more fun instead of more pay to win. We just gotta hope they stick by their word for this. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed this little video thing. Always more content to come. This video won't impact the Sunday video, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the videos that are coming out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Thank you for listening. Catch you later.